Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It's me, Shay Lee. Now, the purpose of this video is an attempt to show how tall I am. Now, this here is a standard tape measure. Good morning. And now, I do. Now, this is to show how tall I am. Just fully stretched out. I am not your master anymore. Alright, this here is about 7 feet. Now, that's fully stretched out. Now, if my foot is like this, This is about 9 inches. Now, the reason this is because when you're hanging from a roof, your whole body is stretched out. Now, with your arms stretched out and your legs, you're about 7 feet 10 inches. I know. That's like, I know. Now, the point is, if I'm 7 feet 10 inches fully stretched out with trying to get onto the lower ledge of a building, now a typical window ledge like this one here is about 26 and a half inches from the ground. Now, that's about 2 feet, 2.5 inches. Now, if I was stretched out for 2 feet 10 inches, that means the building I was on was at least 10 feet per floor. Now, that's at least. Now, the point of that is, if the building was your typical building, meaning it's your average height building, this here is about 10 feet from the top of the roof to the ground. So fully stretched out, maybe a little bit taller. That could be 8 feet. 8 feet. Right. Now, fully stretched out, I could almost touch the ground from the roof. But again, the point isn't that. The point is that I'm almost 8 feet tall, fully stretched out. Now, of course, my average height is 5 feet 8 inches tall. But being that I was almost 8 feet stretched fully out and 4 inches from the window ledge when I fell, that means from the roof to the window ledge was at least 8 feet 2 inches. Now, with another 2 feet 2 inches, that would be over 10 foot. You understand what I mean there? This means the barracks was at least 10 feet per floor, meaning I fell 30 feet in the fall I fell. At least. Though, like I told you before, the middle floor, the second floor, was taller than the first floor. That's the point there too. Now, this is to establish the height of the building I fell from, because the building itself was tore down a long time ago. But I'm doing it based on memory. And that's the point there too. Now, my job is to prove a miracle, whether you like it or not. It's not to sugarcoat the miracle, or change the miracle, but to let you know it's a miracle. Now, according to medical science, my whole left side should be paralyzed. But obviously I'm walking on both legs. Now, also according to medical science, when I was in the car accident, my neck was broken at the C1 and C2. That would paralyze someone like Christopher Reeves or someone else like that too. Or the woman with the Billy Graham crusades who dived into a pool and broke her neck. It would be the same effect. You understand why, and that's because, again, I was in a car accident where the entire windshield broke out on my head after the car crashed into the ground at least 35 miles per hour to 55 miles per hour if I had to swerve to avoid someone in my lane. Now, the odd thing again about this accident is I was technically the only one injured. My stepbrother, who was in the car with me, wasn't injured at all. Now, they don't call it dead man's curve because one person will be injured and the other one would survive without a scratch on him. It's called dead man's curve because people usually die when they are in an accident around it. So I'm not sure if the accident even really happened, but again, the only witness was Lil Roddy. And he's a bad witness for me. And lied out his ass and never told the truth. That's all I can tell you about that one. And that brings up a lot of suspects too. From David Pelham to Big Roddy, maybe. But again, I can't prove any one person had anything directly to do with it either, because I have amnesia, or what's called a real total blackout, to where I don't remember anything about the accident. So again, to witness for God means you tell the truth you see, even if people around you bully you about it or don't want to deal with it themselves. My job isn't to sugarcoat the truth for you. Is to tell you the truth, so help me God. And God is God, Jesus Christ. And that's my job. At least in my mind, at least in your mind. Now, either you believe the truth or you do not. And I can't force you to. I can only tell you what I see, as has every man before me. But if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, you're either denying it or lying about it, which is basically the same thing. Now, again, something is making you deny the third gender, which are hermaphrodites. And I'm trying to introduce you to true hermaphrodites. Right. And the reason is there are real human beings born both genders, and it's not their fault. But you're treating them like it's their fault. This is just part of our society. Though they're not as popular in society as other people. So that's the point there. So anyway, I'm just informing you of the truth. You don't want to see. And that's what I have assigned myself to do. Men are lying to you. Unfortunately for me and them. Including the apostles and disciples of Jesus. They didn't think you could handle the truth. Or were worthy of it themselves. So didn't want to talk about it either. Well, that's judging the whole world, dumbasses. And that's directed towards them. And you're condemning the world with Satan. By lying. Satan is the father of lies, not God. And that's the problem. We're all being the children of Satan when we lie. Only when we tell the truth and admit it are we saved. And that's the point there too. And that's what I'm trying to teach you. Now, you see I'm walking somewhat normally through my neighborhood. So can you. So again, but my difference is I should have been paralyzed from the left side down and the neck down. The C1, C2. Like Christopher Reeves and the woman with the Billy Graham crusade who was in a wheelchair but never got healed. And that's all I can tell you right now. And what hurt me was either a car windshield or an aluminum baseball bat to the head. Can't prove which one either. But little Roddy did. But he's dead. So the only one who can figure it out now still is me. Because I'm the real Shane Lee. Alright, y'all have a nice day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.